Hi, Joe. Good question about keeping track of spending. Number one is I think a lot of people, if let's say I'm a solopreneur, QuickBooks is a good way, an Excel spreadsheet's another way. I think for a lot of people, they don't keep track because they don't write it down. So the problem with some entrepreneurs when they first start out is they don't think about keeping track of their expenses, and so they find themselves 3 months after spending into an ad campaign and going, how much did we spend and what was our ultimate result out of that? At the same time, understand there's a difference between PR and marketing. That PR is just awareness, letting people know that you actually even exist. And so with that, by spending money there, you might not get the results that you want. The other one is I would encourage any small business owner, the moment that they get a staff person, to get an accountant. It could be as low as $500 a year, but they're going to be able to maybe keep track of some of that bookkeeping work. You're going to be accountable because you're going to be sending them those documents that's needed in order to keep track of that information. So at that point, the tool is another human being. And so that's going to be able to help make sure that you're keeping track of what's actually being spent. And I find for a lot of individuals, someone's going to totally love QuickBooks, another person's going to totally hate it. Somebody loves working in Excel and creates their own formulas to keep track of it. Others don't. Other people have had great success and work with accountants or bookkeepers. Others haven't. So I think really what it comes down to, Joe, for you is as a business owner is what are the different pieces of pies that you want to basically cut off for yourself. I know for me, I've taken care of my expenses for the longest time from a tax preparation perspective, but I've used a bookkeeper basically since I hired a staff person. So that was over 12 years ago. So I would encourage anybody, the moment that you get to a point that you have other individuals, like you start having payroll, definitely outsource a lot of that process, especially if you're here based in the United States. There's a lot of tax issues that start coming up, not only on the Fed side for FICA, but then also on the state side. So you want to make sure that you're doing all those things on the up and up. So hopefully that's helpful. Sherm's out.